Right, and good evening, and here we are, and I probably won't be with you all night, so that makes it a good night, doesn't it? Because my back has gone out, and I am full of drugs. I've got cocodamol, I've got naproxen, I've got God knows what else in me, and I can't sit still for more than about 10 minutes, so I'll be up and about. I'll stop as long as I can, but I don't think I'll be here all night. Anyway, that's the good news. Can I just remind you all again that all musicians must be accompanied by a responsible adult at all times. And right, we've got loads and loads of people here tonight. Some new ones, but we'll kick off with one of the tired old gits. We've got Mr. Michael Hawkins.
Oh, just about right, tired old git. I had my second job a couple of weeks ago, and I've had horrible aches and pains in my joints and muscles ever since.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't even know I'd had the first job, but the second job, it's quite painful, really. Luckily, Nurofen sorts it mostly, and after about an hour or two in the morning, after I've taken my Nurofen.
I find this cheap gold nail from Aldi at just over £1 a bottle does it for me every time.
Makes me feel funny for breakfast, though. Anyway, this first song is an unaccompanied song. It's called the Isle of St. Helena. It's obviously about Napoleon's exile on Helena. Now Bode is away from his warring and fighting. He has gone to a place where there's naught can delight him. He may sit now and tell of the sights he has seen, oh, while forlorn he does mourn on the Isle of St. Helena. No more on St. Cloud will he appear in great splendour, nor step forth from the crowd like the great Alexander. He may look to the east when he thinks on Lucana, with his heart full of woe on the Isle of St. Helena. The wild rushing waves round our shores there are lashing, and the white billows heave round our shores there are washing. He may look o'er the main when he sees Mount Diana, with his eyes on the waves that surround St. Helena. Louisa, she weeps from her husband she's parted, and she dreams as she sleeps and awakes broken-hearted. There's none to console her, though there's many would be with her, as she mourns all alone of the Isle of St. Helena. All you that have wealth, beware of ambition, for there's some twist ghost of fate could soon change your condition. Be steadfast in time, what's to come, change you cannot. Maybe your race will end on the Isle of St. Helena. Maybe your race will end on the Isle of St. Helena.
Very much.
Were all those people saying very nice?
Somebody
Well,
said
anyway,
That's because I slipped a Scottish word in there, John. I don't normally do that.
it was okay. It was nothing special.
For any newcomers here, we do encourage people to unmute themselves and show their derision or occasional support for people who've just sung, or appreciation, and then mute yourself again. It's nice and easy. Here it goes.
Right. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're moving up to Capelcurrig, up in the mountains. Oh, it's the pipes.
It might be.
The pipes. Oh,
yeah.
They're calling.
We'll see how it goes. This is supposed to be Rothbury Hills and Walks Button, but they were playing fine earlier, but we'll give it a go. Haven't played in public for 5 years, so you've got to bear with me.
What was the second one? What was the second tune?
Walks Burton Village Hall.
Wax.
Wax Burton
Whack.
Village
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the-
that was worth waiting
yeah.
for, wasn't it? We've been
was
waiting
wonderful.
for weeks for that.
Yeah.
Well, the trouble was, because you notice the difference now, because I'm used to playing a smaller pipe, in that I missed a few notes because I'd missed the hole with that finger. Had to be conscious of pushing that finger down the pipes, and I got carried away. But otherwise, all right.
That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
They stayed in tune.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Right, and before we go on to Izzy, who is on a song with the same theme, which I requested last week, should I just say that the club bear no responsibility for any medical advice being given on the chat? Because there's a load of bollocks coming up on there. Right, okay, Izzy.
Oh dear, I've got my jab tomorrow, so my second one. So we'll see how I go. Anyway, I'm going to sing Danny Boy as John requested last week. So bear with me, I haven't done it for a little bit. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountain side. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley is hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you will come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. Hang on a minute. And I will hear the soft you tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be, and you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I will sleep in peace until you come to me.
Yes, Izzy.
Sorry about all the good notes.
Fabulous.
Oh yes, shit up there. Is this shit up?
Oh, it wasn't lovely. It was crap.
Oh,
Right, we'll be the judge of that.
No, it was crap.
No, if you want to hear crap, we've got Mike and Helen later.
Oh,
Oh, harsh, harsh.
don't sing well sitting down.
that was from the heart, is he? That's the main thing. It was from the heart.
It was. But I don't sing well sitting down. That's the trouble.
I didn't mean that was the main thing. I meant it was
I
always
know what
the
you
main
mean.
thing. Always the main thing from the heart.
I'm going out of here.
Right, we've got a new face. Maybe been once, can't remember. Curtis, a man of Kent or a Kentish man? Who knows? Who cares?
Well, I'm hoping he'll have a calming influence with a name like that. I'm hoping he will calm the savage, calm the breasts of all of us that are wound up about things. He's heard that before. I'm sorry, Curtis, you've heard that before.
You know, I'll have no ribs left in a minute. Right. Okay, I'm going to sing about a mystical place called Bim Bombay. Let's have a look. Bim Bombay, Bim Bombay. On the way to Bim Bombay, there's a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. There's a house on the hill and a girl in a house on the hill on the way to Bim Bombay. House on the hill, girl in a house and a hill on the hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, oh, jing-a-ling-a-lie, jing-a-ling-a-lie, jing-a-ling-a-lie. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, jing-a-ling-a-lie. There's a store in Bim Bombay. There's a ring in the store in Bim Bombay. That's where I'll buy the ring for a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. I'll buy the ring for a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, oh, jing-a-ling-a-lie, 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 jing-a-ling-a-lie. Once I get to Bim Bombay, you can bet I can stay in Bim Bombay. That's where I'll settle down with a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. I'll settle down with a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, oh, jing-a-ling-a-lie, 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 jing-a-ling-a-lie. On the way to Bim Bombay, there's a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. There's a house on a hill and a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. House on a hill and a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, oh, jing-a-ling-a-lie, 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 jing-a-ling-a-lie. Once I get to Bim Bombay, you can bet I will stay in Bim Bombay. That's where I'll settle down with a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. I'll settle down with a girl in a house on a hill on the way to Bim Bombay. Jing-a-ling-a-lie, oh, jing-a-ling-a-lie, 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 jing-a-ling-a-lie. Jing-a-ling-a-lie. Bim Bombay, Bim Bombay, Bim Bombay.
I think Curtis.
Is that a Burl Ives song? It sounds that sort of ilk.
No, it's Jimmy Rogers.
Is it? Right. Just a political point, correctness point. Should it be Bim Umbai these days?
It's been Bombay.
That's exactly right.
The only
Well, that
thing
was
is, I
very
won't-
easy on the ear there.
Now, there was a tambourine involved. Now, I don't know where you've stuck that. Which part of your anatomy was playing that, Curtis? It would be interesting to know.
Well, let's just say it wasn't my foot.
Right, family show. Let's move on. Right, John and Carol. It's not that I think you're rubbish, John, but I need to go for a walk, so I'm just about to disappear for a few minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
cheerio. Off you go.
Right,
Have a nice
I
perambulation.
need to stretch the old lumbers.
Good luck with that, John.
There
Right,
he goes.
it's names this week, isn't it? We were
No,
told by our
next
ST.
week. Next
week.
You can
Oh.
do names this week if you want.
Oh, well, that messes me up, doesn't it? So, let's go back to... Yellow is the colour of my true love's hair in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Blue's the colour of the sky. High in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Green's the colour of the sparkling corn in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I see her. When I see her, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking. Without thinking. Of the times when I've been low.
Not bad, lad, not bad.
Lovely. Excellent, John. Excellent.
Thank you.
Can I ask just before you move on? I would think I was at a sing yesterday, which Curtis and Maureen and Brian were all at, and I'm sure it was there. Somebody sang a song that was set by a John Warburton. Would that have been you? As I like some words. That do you set other people's text, John?
No, not usually.
Okay. Just been a coincidence of names then.
I do write my own songs, but I've never set anyone else's words to verse.
Do you bake crumpets, John? Because I've
sorry,
already
John.
seen your name on bread.
Yes,
John.
no, I'm just a bit crusty occasionally. But
John, it was
Occasionally.
me. John, it was me. I'm sorry.
oh, it was you, Phil.
It was. I'm sorry. I was going to get you in the chat tonight and ask if it was all right. Actually,
Of course, it's all right. What did you play, Phil?
the one by the harbour. That she stood by the harbour.
Oh, right. Okay, Lost at Sea,
Yeah.
Which
that
is
what
on
it's
my-
really called?
which is on my first album called Magical Waters, which is available.
Okay, I was at that, so it must have been.
Oh, right.
Now
Thank you,
you've got
Phil.
me in it, Paul. Right. And proper.
John, charge him guineas, John, because Carol needs
Your
shillings.
mum likes the shillings. Come on, yeah.
Great. Thank you for spreading it round, Phil. Lovely.
You are really happy about that. So you tell me on the chat if you're not.
Of course. No problem at all. Go ahead.
The performance was rubbish. You don't want him to do it again.
I'll do it later. No.
Right, is it Carol next?
Oh.
It is. Hello to Leslie. I did see her there for a short spell.
She's had a haircut.
A witch, you know. She didn't have a short spell. There we are, back to the dragons.
This little chap's called Chomps. I've got no time for Weight Watchers and their obsession with counting the pounds. I love my cakes and crumbly bakes and hot buttered toast by the rounds. I've got no intention to decline goodies so fine as chocolates or a bag of sweets. Give me puddings and chips. I'm not bothered about my hips. I just love good things to eat. But now it's time to join those friends of mine. For I'm a dragon who loves food and fun. There's a party over there and I want my share of cakes or freshly baked scone. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's always
Maybe
a
some here who were wondering what was going on then. Carol and I run the Dragons Folk Club in the Dragon's Breath Folk Club in Traithin, and whilst we've been in lockdown, Carol wrote a book of poems about the dragons that hang round our house, and they do really. We've got loads of little things, and yes, that's what the poem's about anyway. Right, I'm going to shut up now, and you can get on with it.
That'll be the day, yeah. Right, okay. Brian and Sue, when we were in the sound check, they were doing yet another one off my repertoire.
Not this time.
Right.
Better than better.
What can I say?
Of course it was
You've just got
better,
good
dear.
taste, John.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all,
a good taste in songs.
Mm.
This is actually a Kate Rusby song called "Who Will Sing Me Lullabies."
Oh, nice.
And for those
I
of you
don't do that one, you okay?
Oh, thank goodness
Oh, well,
for
we'll
that.
do Small Coal song instead then.
No, we'll do the Kate Rusby one. No, Kate actually wrote this after the family lost a very, very good friend called Davy Steele. He sadly died at quite a young age. But Kate knew Davy sort of from her being young, and I think he'd been really supportive as she'd grown up and started singing and as she was older. So it was somebody she really missed, and basically she'd gone to bed, just hadn't been able to get to sleep, and she went downstairs, and this is what she wrote in memory of Davy. Lay me down
stars they have come. I lay here not sleeping, now the long night has begun. The man in the moon, oh, he can't help but cry, for there's no one to sing me lullabies. Oh, there's no one to sing me lullabies. Lay me down gently, oh, lay me down low. I fear I am broken and won't mend, I know. One thing I ask when the stars light the skies, who now will sing me lullabies? Oh, who now will sing me lullabies? Oh, lullaby. Who will sing me to sleep? 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 Who will sing?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, Davy Steele, one of my favourites. Carl's not here tonight, but Carl sings occasionally My Love Is Like a Red, Red Rose, but Davy Steele's version of that was the best by a country mile. And one of my favourite songs is the Loch Tay Boat Song, which I got off one of Davy's LPs. Brilliant performer. I think he succumbed to a brain tumour, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
As I remember. Right, okay, well, thank you very much, you pair. Always a delight. And we've got Gwyn. What we're doing for Gwyn, Alan, is it Welsh?
Well, we've got two Welsh poems. Gwyn, which one do you want to do first? Llwch i'r llwch or Cadw? You're muted, Gwyn.
I shouldn't be now. If David isn't here, do Cadw.
No, the other one. Oh, yeah, right, okay. I shall just give me a moment to open it up. Talk amongst yourselves while I just open that one up.
I prepared two pieces because one was special for David, but he's not here, and I needed his permission to do it. So I'm not going to do that one. We'll do the other one.
Can you put Storm in just before you, between Lulu and you, Alan?
I can do that. Storm, if he holds onto his seat, I will shift him shortly. I'm just about ready for to do T. Gwyn's video. If we can all mute ourselves, I'll do the same, and it'll be coming on any moment within 5 seconds or so.
Again, the weeks fly by. I'm recording this for Alan to deal with on a grim bank holiday afternoon. The wind is lashing the old homestead and the rain is pouring down in bucket loads. But this is quite a cheerful piece. It's by John Gwilym Jones. It was written in 1936 The date is quite significant. It's called Cadw, and it's after he spent a day on the beach with his granddaughters, and he is ruminating and remembering the experience of being on the beach with his granddaughters. Cadw, John Gwilym Jones. Da'r olaf o'r gwylanod I dynnu'r dydd o'r traeth. Y dydd fy'n donau llafur, yn erw o dywed ffraeth. Ofer fydd holi'r awel, pryd hynny, I ble eraeth. Pan welir bysed ewin, yn rhwygon cestyll brau, pan bydd llein yna'r llanw, yn golchi'r ogofau, bydd hwyr bob hwyr yn nesau, I ddifa pob parhau. Ac eto, na welir ein hôl gan olau'r wawr, bydd ynof berlau chwerthin, yn gadwyn am byth ar glawr, a glymodd bedwar enaid, un dydd mewn 4 awr.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we? Are we back yet?
No. Don't know where we are. He's having trouble. Alan's having trouble.
Right, Alan's having trouble getting that off his screen, I think. But
Hey.
yeah, there we are.
It'll be the Iaithvain. It'll be English next week, so don't despair.
I haven't recovered
That
from
was lovely, Gwen.
last week's Betchamin has still left me with a hot flush.
Well, I've got the books out again, John, and it's left me with a hot flush as well. There's some absolutely wonderful stuff. I'm not guaranteeing Betchamin, but it'll be an English one next week.
Right, okay, we're down to Swindon.
Are we there?
You're there.
We're there. This is our arrangement, Rose arrangement of a Mike Scott song, so I hope you enjoy it. How long will I love you? As long as the stars are above you, and longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their path. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to, and longer if I find. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you, as long as you are. How long will I give to you? As long as I live to you, and however long you say. as the stars are above you, and longer if I may.
My favourite writers, lovely. Thank you very much, Julian and Ralph.
That had the internet effect on your sound. There was a hint of the steel drums. That was kind of Caribbean to my ear. That was very nice. It was just that the piano was coming through with interesting inflections from the internet. You'll hear it on the recording, of course.
That's strange.
Get yourself a glass of rum when you're listening. That's the thing.
Not till the second half, we don't remember words.
Ah, yeah. John.
Okay, we are moving down to Essex for Terry, who's probably got a song about when his goldfish died last Wednesday or something like that.
Is it a proper song, do you think, John?
No, it'll be something like that. The day his hamster got stuck in the washing machine.
Yes, you know my songs too well, which is why I'm not doing one of mine tonight. I'm going to do an old Irish song that everybody will know. A ghost song. True love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, well, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, she moved through the fair, and I watched her so fondly move here and move there. And she made her way homeward with one star away. The swan of the evening moved over the lake. Last night she came to me, my dead love came in, and so softly she entered that her feet made no din. and she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, oh, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day.
Hey!
Gorgeous.
Brilliant.
Fun, Terry. Lovely, yeah.
Half a dozen of us knocking that off our lists now.
Yeah, that's
None of us
gone
do that
now.
anymore, that's true.
Well, it's a splendid
yeah.
song, isn't it?
No, I'm not knocking that off my list because mine's slightly different. I do the Sid Kipper version. It will not be long, love, till they open again.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about when my goldfish died, I wonder if anybody can help me. I've not got any instructions for how long do you cook those boil in the bag fish, because they don't tell you at the fun fair.
Oh no! Are you feeling a bit better,
You're
John?
you're a nasty man, Mr. Shepherd. Ah.
Oh dear.
Right, Maureen, over in Vancouver.
Oh yes.
Well,
All
it's
right.
probably about midday, is it?
Close, yes. Yes. Almost 1 o'clock. So that was beautiful, Terry. I'm really going to, and you know, John just gave me a magnificent intro, because this is the shortened Northeast version of "Oh, what'll we do with the Aaron said? Oh, what'll we do with the Aaron said? We'll make it into loaves of bread, herons, bread, lead, loaves of bread, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How are you the day, me hinny, oh? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's fins? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's fins? We'll make them into needles and pins. Heron's fins, needles and pins, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How are you the day, me hinny, oh? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's tail? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's tail? We'll make it into Newcastle brown ale, heron's tail, Newcastle brown ale, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How are you the day, me hinny, oh? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's eyes? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's eyes? We'll make them into puddings and pies, heron's eyes, puddings and pies, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How are you the day, me hinny, oh? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's scales? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's scales? We'll make it into a ship that sails, heron scales, a ship that sails, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How are you the day, me hinny, oh? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's belly? Oh, what'll we do with the heron's belly? We'll make it into jars of jelly, heron's belly, jars of jelly, heron's scales, a ship that sails, heron's eyes, puddings and pies, heron's tail, Newcastle brown ale, heron's fins, needles and pins, heron's head, loaves of bread, and all manner of things. Of all the fish that swim in the sea, the heron is the one for me. How are you the day? How are you the day? How why the day me hinny, oh.
Oh, you're showing your roots there, girl, aren't you? It'll be when the boat comes in next week.
I have to say the content of that song was absolutely disgusting. But the performance was lovely. Sorry, so speaks a vegetarian. That we are.
You know, you eat fish.
I know I don't, but I don't eat the bits that she was talking about.
Well, if you don't eat
Ah,
the
his
bits
hairy
she was
tie, his
talking
hairy
about,
head.
that's a waste. That fish has given its life for
Of course
you,
it
and
does,
you're
of course it does.
lobbing bits away.
Okay, I'll give up fish as well, and it'll be your fault. You imagine how many house points you're going to lose. If
Don't
she
you
finds
send
out.
Wendy round here.
Think how many goldfish there'll be that'll be homeless.
Oh, yeah. They go down in one, don't they, goldfish?
Yeah.
I'm told.
Gaffer.
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad your back's held out, John, because you requested something last week, and I thought I was going to be singing it to someone that wasn't you.
Well, I could always watch. I could always listen to it on YouTube tomorrow. The people who've just joined us for the first time tonight, you can see all this shite again tomorrow on YouTube. You can either catch the link on the website or on our Facebook page, or simply go to YouTube and Real Folk Club. Right, here we are, Gaffer. This is a carbohydrate song, I understand.
Is it? It gave you the chance for a plug for the YouTube, so that was a very good idea. Yes, and we usually very well off for erudite Welsh speakers on this show. We're one short tonight, unfortunately, but he has told me that he prefers me to sing about Welsh compasses than about carbohydrates, whereas Tiguin, or Casablanca, as they say in Spanish, Tiguin has expressed a preference for the carbohydrate translation over the song about the compass, which he felt could have been replaced just by teaching the Welsh a few numbers from 0 to 360, which would have worked. But this is a loose translation, I believe it was called, wasn't it, Tiguin? A loose translation, and not word for word. It really tries to pick up the emotions of a song. It's a beautiful Welsh song, which I don't sing in its native tongue, unfortunately, about a young man who has to give up the woman that he loved, and his one solace in that situation was to sit down and look at a field full of white wheat. And this, for me, encapsulated the eternal struggle within the breast of a young Welshman, a red-blooded Welshman, between true love and limitless supplies of carbohydrate. And so this song is about somebody who is very conflicted, and it's the only love song I sing, and it's not a song of unconditional love. It's the most conditional love song ever written. I own I am a callow youth, a raw and clumsy amateur. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips of average diameter. I do resist temptations all myself. I have denied them. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, unless greasy Lil had fried them. I've never known a girl like you, unspoilt and so pure. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, if they're as old as you are. It's futile my resistance is when faced with all love's powers. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, if you'd both been stood for hours. I'm certain there's no finer maid in Wales's bounteous country. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, unless I'm feeling hungry. My love for you has turned my head. So powerful romances, I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips in certain circumstances. To dream of finer girls than you, our youth would be deluded. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, unless there's fish included. Well, my idea of boundless bliss is when with you I'm kissing. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips with salt and vinegar missing. You might think me a fickle youth to hear the idle chatter. I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips, but two's a different matter. While every night I dream of you, a truly gorgeous creature, I'd sooner have you than a plate of chips. Big finish, but I'd ditch you both for a pizza.
Oh, yeah.
A Gaffer classic.
Home Gaffer, on form.
Thank you all very
Oh, yes.
There's life in the old language there, yeah, isn't there, T. Quinn?
I don't know why, but these days Helen and Mike always seem to have to follow Gaffer.
Yes, we noticed
Is
that.
it because I hate you so much?
Oh.
No, come on, you two. Lovely stuff. Have we got something happy clappy again? Nice and jolly.
Well, verging on it.
You look a little bit in sepia this evening. Not insidious. You look in sepia. Is it your lighting? It must be your lighting.
Yeah, we've changed the light fitting.
Have you? Have you bought a new bulb from Waitrose by any chance?
Yes.
Talking of light, thought for the day, light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak.
Very good.
We've got for you a real folky folk song by Johnny Cash.
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You gotta on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the line that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Oh, yes.
Not bad at all for you two, that. Not bad.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, John.
Yeah, you've been practising, haven't you?
She's carrying him, though. She's carrying him, isn't she?
Well,
too true.
Like a sort of 5p reusable, non-reusable carrier bag, yeah.
Oh.
5p, they're 10 at Waitrose.
Ah, you see.
Oh, well. I bet you say keep the change out of quid, don't you?
Yes.
Can't be bothered with all that small stuff.
Rick,
no, I'm saving it.
It's not nothing personal, Rick, but I need to get up and move me back a little bit. So
there we are.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you very much.
That's two of us he's done this to, Rick. You know, he's just, pecky.
Just say, you're sounding very quiet, Rick. You need to lean in a bit.
I don't know. It seems to me like he's backing out.
Hello? Can you hear?
That's not just bad, Storm, it's terrible.
That's Storm.
Yeah.
Carry on, Rick. You take no notice of these old curmudgeon reprobates. I'm including me in that.
How are we doing? Can you hear me? Okay, so this is a song from the singing of Barry Dransfield, and according to the folklore, according to Google, he wrote it, but he didn't. And I used to know who wrote the lyrics to this, but if anybody can help out my bad memory and my inability to penetrate Google's search engine to find the true author, I'd be very grateful at the end of it. So here we go. Let's go. And my name is what you may call me, and my father's was as well. A little game he taught me, and a story I would tell, with lots of little soldiers, and as sure as the day would come, I sent them into battle at the beating of the drum. I put them all up on a table, and I marched them all around. I battered them with cannonballs, and I watched them falling down. Had lots of little crosses which I laid upon the dead, and I patched up all the wounded ones, and I sent them on to bed. When I went round to my neighbours for a nickel or a dime, for to buy some little soldiers just to pass away the time. They were always very kindly at supplying me with guns. Some of them even let me play at soldiers with the sons. I put them all up on a table and I marched them all around. I battered them with cannonballs and I watched them falling down. Had lots of little crosses which I laid upon the dead. I patched up all the wounded ones and I sent them on to bed. Whenever I went into the shop to buy me guns and tanks, why the man there always smiled, pat me head and whispered thanks. If it wasn't for your soldier game, I don't know what to do. I keep my business busy, son, so here's an extra few. I put them all up on a table and I marched them all around. I battered them with cannonballs and I watched them falling down. Had lots of little crosses which I laid upon the dead, and I patched up all the wounded ones and I sent them on to bed.
day I bought some aeroplanes, but this is what I found when I sent them into battle to help me soldiers on the ground. They bombed up every soldier and they proved a terrible flop. I had to buy another 100 crosses from the shop. I put them all up on a table, then I marched them all around. I battered them with cannonballs and I watched them falling down. Had lots of little crosses which I laid upon the dead, and I patched up all the wounded ones and I sent them to bed. I'd very much like to teach this game of soldiers and of guns to me 14 lovely daughters, me 7 handsome sons. The man in the shop gave me a bomb, he took it off the shelf, and it bombed up every soldier, all me neighbours and myself. I put them all up on a table and I marched them all around. I battered them with cannonballs and I watched them falling down. Had lots of little crosses which I laid upon the dead, and I patched up all the wounded ones and I sent them home to bed.
Yay!
Who wrote that?
Sound was grand, Rick. The sound was grand. You just need to get closer to that mic of yours.
Oh,
and that
brilliant.
worked great. That worked well.
And-
I'm sure there are some proper folkies on tonight. Look at all the beards around. I mean, that's a proper sign of a folkie. I still got the beard I shaved off a month ago in a little bag for Alan Manouche. He won it in the raffle, didn't he? I've still got it for you, Al. I've dried it out now.
I had me teeth out. I didn't win your beard.
Anyway,
tooth was pulled that night, not your beard.
Well, does anybody?
It was Gaffer, I think. That
Oh
won it.
no, it wasn't Gaffer, was it?
It was. I'm sure it was.
As if Gaffer would need a little goatee beard from my face.
Exactly.
I do have one
Exactly.
down, yes.
Well, it was a raffle. He just won it, didn't he? Come on.
It was perfectly
What it
colour
is.
matched. Perfectly colour matched. Well, no, I have an admission to make. My darling wife Wendy thought it was rubbish and put it in the bin. I'd laid it out and dried it as you do with an old beard, and put it into a polythene bag. I thought that'll go first class, small letter, first class.
No.
He never liked it anyway.
Registered, obviously.
Right,
But,
stop that now.
Yeah.
It's getting the
Phil's turn
fleas
now.
out that's the problem, isn't it?
Leslie, you need to
Us
take
non-Welsh
control. You
people
know
are
how to
beginning to
take
swear.
control.
I'm trying, Alan. I'm trying, but you know.
Leslie's our new boss for the evening.
It's up to the north and up to Phil, I think, next.
Yes. Okay,
Yep.
if I start, I've got something for John actually. I don't know if you've got that. There you are, John. That's for you. Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Thank you very much. That'll do fine, Phil.
Well, I wasn't going to do this before, but then I thought, well, there's a northeastern theme here a bit tonight with the pipes and Maureen's song. So, well, my name is Geordie Black, and I'm getting very old. I've hewed tons of coal in me time. When I was young, I could either put or hew, or to the other lads, I always took the shine. Now I'm ganning down the hill, I canna use me pick. The maester, he's no pity on old bones. And now I'm on the bank, I pass me time away. Amongst the bits of lads, we're picking out stones. Well, me name is Geordie Black, in me time I've been a crack. I've worked both in the Goose and in the Betty, and the cools upon the Tyne, who to the others tap the shine. We'll lick them all for iron doon at Hawkses. When I was a bairn carried on me feyther's back, he would tack me away to the pit, getting in the cage and ganning down below. 'Twas enough to make a youngster take a fit, to sit and keep a door midst the darkness and the gloom. I many an hour sat by me cell, and hear the awful shots that rumbled through the pit, and lumps of roundy coal come down pell-mell. Well, me name is Geordie Black, in me time I've been a crack. I've worked both in the Goose and in the Betty, and the coals upon the Tyne, who to the others tack the shine. We'll lick them all for iron donut hoxes. Well, I'll bid ye our good neat, it's nearly time to louse. I surely have tried to please you everyone. Young lads, let's hear the neat, mind ye the things that's reet. In this world that's the way to get along. But here's success to trade, both on the Wear and Tyne. I divin like to see the places slack. For if Warpit lies idle, nae coals will come today, and it grieves the heart of poor old Geordie Black. Well, me name is Geordie Black, in me time I've been a crack. I've worked both in the Goose and in the Betty, and the coals upon the Tyne, who to the others tack the shine. We'll lick them all for iron donut hoxes.
Good one, Phil.
Oh, Leslie's turned into John.
Oh, yes.
You see, it was good, Phil.
I missed that, Phil. Can you do it again?
Well, you can listen to it tomorrow on the.
Yeah, touche. Yeah.
I've got my. Well, I'm on the wagon because of all this bloody stuff I'm taking.
That's a-
One
that's
of
a-
my
that's a myth.
favourite evening beverages: hot chocolate, chili powder, a bit of nutmeg. You get some interesting dreams after you've had one of these.
Mushrooms. Any mushrooms in there?
No, we washed the cup this morning.
I got some dried mushrooms you can have, John.
I don't want any of that stuff you have.
Which folk festival are those from, John?
Drop ready last year.
Right, Jeff, are you showered and clean?
Yes, I hope so.
He looks squeaky clean. Hang on. Wee. Yeah, he's squeaky clean.
No, that's the mouse in the corner behind me. I'll tell you the story. The story goes like this. Back in the war years, there was a lady who was from the East End of London. She was married, she lived in the East End of London. Her husband was a docker. And he didn't survive the war. She did, he didn't. And what could have been a very sad story actually didn't end up to be quite such a sad story, because this lady, whose name was Mary Martin, but everybody knew her as Nan, eventually found another partner and remarried, and they moved away to the town of Folkestone on the coast. Now, the story comes together because my grandmother came from Folkestone, and Nan, or Mary Martin as she was friends with my grandmother. So on occasions when I, as a probably very small boy, would go down with parents to Folkestone, because we lived in the Midlands, to see my grandmother, we would invariably also see Nan. And the thing that I always remember about Nan is that she had an amazing repertoire of all sorts of songs to sing young boys, and she was full of music. She was just full of songs, and she was a really very happy lady. She was a God-fearing lady. She was always of a mind that 70 years and 10 was what the Bible said. She would have been quite happy to have gone at 70 years and 10. She was actually quite dismayed when, well, no, I don't know whether she was, but you imagine she might have been, because she actually lived till 84. And this song is really representative of a song for Mary. Okay? See what I think about this. old days, Mary, was it all that bad? Catching the tram before daybreak, did it take all the strength you had? Well, your old man, he worked in the dockyards, and he came home to sleep in a chair. As long as you had your Saturday nights, is it true you didn't care? Sing us an old song, Mary, sing us an old song, do. Sing us an old song, Mary, that your mother and father knew. And straight from the heart now, Mary, well, with the style of way back when. Teach us the chorus, Mary, and we'll sing it over again. And what was it like in the Blitz now, Mary, as they fell around your ears? As you huddled beneath the table, well, did you think you'd see all these years? And came the day of surrender, and your old man, he weren't coming home. What did you sing beneath your breath to pass those hours alone? Sing us an old song, Mary, sing us an old song, do. Sing us an old song, Mary, that your mother and father knew. And straight from the heart now, Mary, well, in the style of way back when. And teach us the chorus, Mary, and we'll sing it over again. And what was it like before rock and roll, before all that came around? What tapped your feet in that dead-end street? What made you sing a song? Sing us an old song, Mary, for you're among some good friends here. And we won't care if your voice ain't strong, we'll give it a go now, dear. Sing us an old song, Mary, sing us an old song, do. Sing us an old song, Mary, well, that your mother and father knew. And straight from the heart now, Mary, well, in the style of way back when. Teach us the chorus, Mary, and we'll sing it over again. Yes, we'll sing it over again.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely. Yeah.
Worth having a shower for that one.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Even though he's broken his once a year rule.
Broken my once a year, or what's that?
Well, you have a shower once a year, whether you need it or not. That's it.
Oh, no. I have one twice a year.
Moving on. Brian.
Very modern man.
Okay.
What have you got behind you there, Brian? I can't make it out.
That's Pirate Ships by the High Barbary in the North African Pulse. And this song is about a sea battle with the Barbary pirates who operated around the North African Pulse from the 16th to the 19th century. I heard it sung by the crew on the Isle of Wight 2 or 3 years ago, who are the sort of folk group of the Bloodstone Border Morris band. Bloodstone Border Morris play it as well, I think. We'll sing it as well. There were 2 lofty ships from old England came. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. One was the Prince of Luther, and the other the Prince of Wales, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. Aloft there, aloft, our jolly boatswain cried, blow high, blow low, and so say we. Look ahead, look astern, look the weather, look a lee, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. There's naught upon the stern, there's naught upon our lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. There's a lofty ship to windward, and she's sailing fast and free, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. Oh, hail her, oh, hail her, our gallant captain cried. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. A pirate, a man of war, or a merchant ship, said he, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. For I am not a privateer or man of war, said he. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. But our captain said, you'll see pirates looking for free, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. For broadside, for broad stride, a long time we lay. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we, until the Prince of Luther shot the pirate's mast away, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. For quarter, the pirates they did cry, blow high, blow low, and so sail we. But the answer that we gave them, we sunk them in the sea, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary, cruising down the coast of High Barbary. High Barbary.
That's one, Brian.
It needed a bit of a whoop at the end of that, Brian. A bit of a whoop.
We could unmute everybody and have a communal whoop, couldn't we? Whoop!
Whoop!
Well, I'm Captain Fantastic, the biggest liar that never sailed the seven seas. I never got to High Barbary. I was out in the West Indies most of the time. But, you know, you got to watch out for them buggers. Thank you very much. Take care.
Them buggers are the ones.
Right, moving along. Paul, not seen you before, Paul. I think you were saying at the sound check that you've got your own club. Whereabouts are you? Tell us all about yourself.
Well, I'm from Southampton. I don't sound as though I am because I have a northern mother and sort of picked up her accent, but I was actually born down here. And I run.
It sounds like a southern softie to me, John. What do you reckon?
But some northerners notice my flat A and such like. So, I run the Folksall Club, which is, in fact, Monday is its 58th birthday. And we obviously
bastards, they're older than us, aren't they?
One ahead of us.
Right, there we go. You see, yeah.
So
Anyway,
where be you then?
Age is not everything. That's on the Southampton and on the central south coast. I have been to Rhyl twice. I used to transport exhibitions which we organised, and so I brought exhibitions up to Rhyl Library and to the museum back in the 90s. Yeah, anyway, this is...
Did you get your wallet nicked when you were up there?
No, I got my wallet nicked, although it was because I left it in a public loo in Llandudnoes.
Well, it's possible.
I don't blame the Welsh for that.
That's not Liverpool, is it?
It's possible you may have met T. Gwyn before, because T. Gwyn was involved in organising exhibitions and events at Rhyl Library.
Oh right, did you know John McVeigh then?
He's frozen.
No,
T. Gwyn? No, he hasn't frozen.
No, he isn't. Did T. Gwyn know John McVeigh?
Is he nodding?
Because he was the person we were dealing with.
Jonathan McVeigh.
Jonathan McVeigh. All right.
There we are.
Yeah, goodness me.
Come on, I'm bored now.
What amazing coincidences. Anyway, in the light of the fact that we had elections and stuff yesterday, this is a sort of silly song, but with a serious point about the way politicians treat the rest of us, really. But I think you were talking about musicians needing responsible adults to accompany them, and this would probably appeal to the musicians and to the responsible adults. The first line comes round every verse, so you can sing along with that, and the last line of each verse is repeated as a refrain. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price. They're only small amphibians, but they don't need telling twice. They always know what's coming when they hear the hippos grunt. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bear the brunt. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bear the brunt. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price. But when hippo parties want your vote, they'll offer you something nice. You can pay less tax or keep your job. The choice is up to you. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs they really screw. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs they really screw. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price. But if you want to be top grocer, then use this strange device. Bog off, they'll say, we're giving it away, though the farmers may go bust. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bite the dust. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bite the dust. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price. But even hippos care when polar bears run out of ice. Though there's still coal out in the west and oil still in the east. So when hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who count the least. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who count the least. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price. They're only small amphibians, but they don't need telling twice. They always know what's coming when they hear the hippos grunt. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bear the brunt. When hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who bear the brunt. When hippos grapple in the mud.
Oh yes. Yep. Great.
Positively sung.
By Brian Hooper, who is one of our, well, that is our longest standing member, and ran the club for years and years. And the opening phrase, he was a probation officer and the chief admin officer admin in the probation service for Hampshire, and his opposite number in Surrey was a guy called Mike Varar, who was the son of the man who started the Samaritans, and he came up with the phrase about this pithy phrase about when hippos grapple in the mud, it's the frogs who pay the price.
Always get some background. There we are.
Every day is a school day. Every day is a school day.
Yeah.
And
they've got Waitrose in Surrey, I believe, now. We had
John.
First.
another new face to us.
Oh, yes, yes.
Me, John. Hello?
You're next on the line of Muppet Boxers.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
A little bit quiet, John, that's all.
Right. I'll just shout then. Okay. This is a song called Bones. This is a song called Bones. And I'm going to share for you where I nicked the title from. So at the end of the evening, you can enjoy that video because it's an instrumental and there's a shout in the middle of it, which is where I stole the title for this song. Anyway,
You've put that in the chat, John. So if anyone wants to copy that from the chat and then paste it into something else when they finish.
I have. So it was an old blues dance, and there was in the middle of it, the guy shouts, "Let them bones speak," because he's playing the bones like spoons, you know. So, and I thought that's what folk music is all about. Let them bones speak. Wednesday night at the Hare and Hounds. Upstairs 50 chairs, entry £2. Janet on the door says there's room for more. So get your ass inside and sit it down. Floor singers welcome if you sign the sheet. Get up on stage or else sing from your seat. Don't be scared, Janet says, we're all here. So sing and play to get up on your feet. There's a farmer marching off to fight Napoleon. A servant girl big with the master's wane. A rebel named McCann headed for Van Diemen's Land. In 3 verses and a chorus, he can make them live again. Let their bones speak tonight. Let them whisper, let them cry. Sing their blues like you've walked in their shoes. Let their bones speak tonight. Ballads, Irish sentimentals, any style, rock and roll. Sing one of your own if it makes you feel at home. We've not had a new Bob Dylan for a while. Janet used to sing the blues while Johnny played the slide. Now she just listens ever since old Johnny died. Soon we'll all be gone, all that's left will be the song. So sing it loud if you can't sing it right. Here's a cotton weaver and a cotton picker, a fisher girl, a coal miner's wife, a lonely dockside whore, a dust bowl troubadour, a ploughboy, a cowboy, you can bring them back to life. Let their bones speak tonight. Let them whisper, let them cry. Sing their blues like you've walked in their shoes. Let their bones speak tonight. Let their bones speak tonight.
We thought we were going to lose you for a minute there. You seem to have a bit of a bandwidth issue halfway through, but
Oh no!
Unless it was me.
Oh, I got it too. So yeah.
No, right.
Didn't detract
Okay,
from it.
never mind. You got through it. BT or whoever came up with the goods, just. So thanks very much for that, John, and lovely to see you.
Yep.
Right, moving back to Surrey, we've got Lulu.
Miss Waitrose.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
I can hear you.
I can hear you twice. You've got an echo again.
Oh, I shouldn't have.
I think they're ribbing you. I can't hear an echo.
You can't hear an echo.
No
It
echo.
sounds like they're playing silly buggers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Irene, but
Shall I? It's a song by Gareth Davis Jones. I have sung one of his before, so this is called Borderland. When the wind is high in the northern sky, and it shakes its mane in rage when there's not a single breath, and when all that is left is your love for me. Further up, take me further in, won't you? Show me secret things, shadows and echoes of glories to come, when all will be revealed. That's when I head for those hills in the borderland fringe, where the breeze is like a prayer, and it whispers some places are thin with so little between earth and heaven. Further up, take me further in, won't you? Show me secret things, shadows and echoes of glories to come, when all will be revealed. Wide open spaces, incomparable places, as the morning testifies. So when I walk on these ridges in lingering light, the silence cries. Further up, take me further in, won't you? Show me secret things, shadows and echoes of glories to come, when all will be revealed. Shadows and echoes of glories to come, when all will be revealed.
Again. Lovely, Irene. Lovely.
Yeah, beautiful, as usual.
Where's Dave from Mumbles tonight?
He's there. He's behind the curtain.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, dear.
Right, before we go to Storm, just a mention that next week we have a theme night. So next week it's names. Not a difficult one. Everybody got a song with a name either in the title or somewhere in the words. Not too hard at all. If you haven't, it don't matter. Just do what you want. But basically, if you want to join in, it's songs with a name in them. Right, Storm.
Okay, the poem is mine, the song is not. Riddles left unanswered. Do you still remember the long glances and dancing, doing the swing? I keep your picture on the wall as if that should somehow hold. But what voice do you speak with now? Is it only that through letters, phone calls, drawings, and quick visits, I found you were the kind of friend I lack? What prompted you to send that picture after a year of silence and change? Why did you promise to call and not after I called? And why did I do so? I have no answer for why I am even writing now. We seem to come together like symbols, accenting pieces, but never playing many notes. Still, I do thank you for being and for saving me from Plymouth that summer. What did my pictures tell you when you viewed them together and apart? Where are they lying now? What threads will unravel the riddles left unanswered, unasked? Sorry, my page of song just disappeared.
Ah, fine.
And for our new friends, Storms Across the Ocean. It's a good song, Storms Across the Ocean. Well, for Storm, he's not across the ocean. We're across the ocean, of course. In Massachusetts. Which part of Massachusetts are you, Storm?
Greenfield.
Greenfield, Massachusetts. The
Yes,
US
it's
of
in
A.
western Massachusetts.
Oh, right, right.
We're
Away
at the-
from the coast.
Right at the foothills of the Berkshires.
Ah.
And I found it. Good. I look at my brown suitcase and I think of all the places that I've been. Railroad yards and prison guards and dumpy little towns along the stem, and the whispering of the people as they watch every move that I go through. I remember all those things. Mostly, I remember loving you. I remember loving you back when the world was new. And I think you love me too. Still mostly, I remember loving you. The buckskin smells, so the people tell, as we huddled in the boxcar from the rain. Flashing lights that cut the night, the railroad bowl that pulled us off the train. When the winter's cold and the norther blows, I'm huddled in the corner till I'm blue. I remember all these things. Mostly, I remember loving you. I remember loving you back when the world was new. And I think you love me too. Still mostly, I remember loving you. Winter streets where the frozen sleet comes soaking through the cardboard in my shoes, where the promised land might be a place where a man could find free cigarettes and booze, and the alleyways full of ragged strays, the doorway wine I tell my troubles to. I remember all these things, yet mostly I remember loving you. I remember loving you back when the world was new. And I think you love me too. Still mostly I remember loving you. I remember loving you back when the world was new. And I think you love me too. Still mostly I remember loving you.
Storm. You're a sensitive soul, Storm.
The song is by Utah Phillips.
Ah.
And there's also a duet version done with Priscilla Herdman, which has additional lyrics.
How's your daughter doing, Storm? Is she getting any further forward?
Not really. Her operation got put on indefinite hold because she's got a current infection, and as long as she's got an infection, they can't operate. And the head of her house left suddenly and left a trail of garbage behind her. So now we're waiting for the new head to fully take on the task of restoring things to order.
Right.
Right, all the best there, Storm. We'll all thinking about you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you so much. It's meetings like this and folks like you that keep me going. And I've been doing some wonderful things on Zoom. Been to a lot of really nice concerts lately. Went to see Martin Carthy and John McCutcheon all in the same day.
Right, here's North Wales' answer to Martin Carthy.
As if. Barrel scraping time, is it, John? That's the thing.
No, Real Folk Club's real claim to fame is that when it was about 5-6 years ago, we were invited down to the Houses of Parliament to do a gig. And there was a little fella there called Martin Carthy. Same night, we were playing in this room in the Palace of Westminster.
You kept coming after me for my autograph, John.
And you didn't even take a bomb with you. That was a bit remiss of you.
Oh,
Martin Carthy.
Unfortunate.
Martin Carthy forgot his words, and it had to be one of us who prompted him to tell him the bloody words. Yeah. There you go. What an amateur. Right, Alan.
We forgot our words on the gallery. What's it called? Over the Thames, you know, the...
Where you're not allowed to sing, but we were giving it a bit of laldy.
We were, yeah. And it was Adelanna Moore about 7 times over with the same verse because I couldn't remember the others because I'd been plied with drink. I've got a double negative for you. No, you ain't. I have, and it's a John Denver song. And the double negative might come in. I'm trying to avoid it, but it just depends on the mood of the moment.
Oh, I like this one. One of my favourites, this one, Alan.
It's called We Don't Live Here No More, which to me means we do live here.
You could change it. We don't live here anymore.
We don't live here no more. Oh, I suppose it's all doable, but you feel like you're messing about with. Anyway, he's dead, isn't he? So he can't.
He's long dead. Should have put more petrol in his
can't sue me. So here it is. What did I say it was called? We don't live here no more. We'll just suffer the double negative because that's the way things are. Make believe you're on a boat without water around. Picture yourself at a circus without any clowns. Pretend that you're on a highway without any end. Then empty the ashtray, sweep up the floor, put a lock on your door. If somebody calls in the morning, just say we don't live here no more. Draw me a picture of an island without any seas. Show me a map of the whole world without boundaries. Then build me a home without windows or doors to go in. Then empty the ashtray, sweep up the floor, put a lock on your door. If somebody calls in the morning, just say we don't live here no more. Dream of a time when the tide ebbing now rise again. Then you will know that to die is not really to end. For living and dying are both your most intimate friends. So empty the ashtray, sweep up the floor, put a lock on your door. If somebody calls in the morning, just say we don't live here no more. For living and dying are both your most intimate friends. So empty the ashtray, sweep up the floor, put a lock on your door. If somebody calls in the morning, just say we don't live here no more. If somebody calls in the morning, just say we don't live here no more.
Yes, Alan.
Yeah, fabulous.
Sweet. Lovely stuff.
That's how it's done.
I love that song.
Song.
Bravo.
He wrote some good stuff, didn't he? You know?
Fabulous, Alan. Fabulous.
It's beautiful.
Right, well, my back is saying get yourself off to bed, so I'm buggering off now. I didn't think I'd stop this long, but I didn't want to miss anybody tonight. So I'm now going to clear off. You've had the bonus of me not singing tonight, so it's got to be a good night.
Oh, John.
And I am leaving Alan with the really shit job of picking who to put in for half an hour.
No. It's easy. It's whoever sends me money. It's very, very simple. Well, is Leslie taking control? No, she's dipping out on this, isn't she?
I'll be leaving now.
We could be here till midnight. If anybody wants to volunteer to skip the second half as far as performing, that'll help. But on the other hand, I'll just try and fit as many people in as possible. And maybe
Gaffer is volunteering not to sing, and Gaffer, having volunteered not to sing, suggests that some of the guests that we've had tonight and never before would love to hear again.
Well, that was my next line, so thank you very much. Actually, we could play one of those games.
It's the way we do it at the Folksel as well, actually. So
yeah, we could play one of those games where Gaffer, having opted not to sing, could nominate the next person not to sing.
That's another cop-out. Yeah. Right, I'm off. Good night, everybody.
Okay. John, good night.
Good night, John. Take care, matey.
Elizabeth, good night.
Alan.
Billy Bob.
Alan.
I hope it's all right for Tuesday, John.
Okay, Storm, yeah, we're fine with that, Storm. So
I'm going to say good night also.
yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. We'll
Night,
carry
Storm.
on.
Take care, love.
If we end with half a dozen, we can do 3 each, can't we? That's the way it works.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to start at the top of the list with Mike Hawkins. There he is. He sometimes gets skipped in the second half, so I think it's fair that Mike gets a second half.
We're just going to volunteer to leave. But okay then.
Yeah.
You can't go.
Off you go, Mike. Oh, and if we can ask you to keep your introduction short. Sorry, Gaffer's just opted out, hasn't he? But there we are. And we're not going to impose John Warburton's 2-verse rule, but keep the songs short and slick if you can. Off you go, Michael.
This is called Steal Away. Steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew. And darling, let's steal away. Let's steal away and chase some dreams and hope they never find us. The dreary days, the empty nights, we'll leave them all behind us. Oh, steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew. And darling, let's steal away. We'll leave behind the city streets, the gloom and desolation, the rain and cold, just growing old. God knows it's a hard old station. Steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew. And darling, let's steal away. We'll leave with just our memories and make a new beginning. We have to choose to win or lose. It's time we started winning. Oh, steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew. And darling, let's steal away. Oh, steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay. For me and you, let's start anew. Darling, let's steal away.
I feel a sense of omnipotence coming on here now because I get to decide. Oh, God. Right. What I'm going to do is people we haven't seen before are going to get put on first. People we see occasionally will be put on next. And those who are here every week, including myself, will take a back seat. And we'll see who we can fit in. So if we can go to whichever one of you is ready, John or Paul, are you? Give us a thumbs up if you're ready at this moment. Oh, John was first. John's thumb was first. Where are you from, John? Remind us.
I'm from Whitby.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're all over the country, all over the world, in fact. And so if you fire away, John.
Okay, this is a song called The Last Temptation of Wanda Jackson. It's a fast one. Wanda, Wanda, picking up the pieces. Wanda, Wanda, singing for Jesus. Wanda, please give us one night of rock and roll. Old time gospel in a jamboree tent. Back home on the bus with the money all spent. To the Lord, won't get her out of this hole. Oklahoma's home, but it's so damn cold. Wanda, Wanda, picking up the pieces. Wanda, Wanda, singing for Jesus. Wanda, please give us one night of rock and roll. The boys in the band all think that is funny. All they ever think about is sex and money. The path into heaven can't be bought or sold. We forgot the price on our souls. Wanda, Wanda, picking up the pieces. Wanda, Wanda, singing for Jesus. Wanda, please give us one night of rock and roll. All they ever want to ask is, what about Elvis? Listen here, don't you know I'm somebody too? If you think that I got something to confess, I'll do it anytime, anywhere, to anyone but you. London, Berlin, Rome and Yokohama. Hard-headed woman singing Fujiyama Mama. Angel to the left, devil to the right. Get yourself together and dance all night. Wanda, Wanda, picking up the pieces. Wanda, Wanda, singing for Jesus. Wanda, please give us one night of rock and roll. Wanda, please give us one night of rock and roll.
Oh. I tag a lot of rhythm for a folk club. We are getting on a bit, you know. That sort of rhythm upsets older people. That was grand. A breath of fresh air, John. Thank you.
Got some nice moves there, Alan.
Yeah, I was making shapes. That's what the youngsters do. They make shapes. I don't know what they do with them when they've made them. I'm not sure. Right, we're going to flit around. Could I ask Mr. Hiscock to do us another little song, please? If you're ready for us. I know it's a bit of a shock when it just comes up very suddenly. But if you're ready, it would be a delight and a privilege. That first one was, ethereal. Ethereal.
What, like ricicles, you mean?
Twice as nicicles as bicycles. No, what are they? Ricicles are twice as...
Let me try this. You caught me on the hot... You think?
Oh, right. If you need more time, we'll fit somebody else in.
I think I'm there. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Lovely.
Right. Short to the point. Well, I'm going uptown with my hat in my hand, looking for a woman, ain't got no man. Try looking for a needle in the sand, looking for a woman, ain't got no man. And rag, mama, rag, rag, mama, rag. Hey, mama, mama said do that, rag. Well, if you're looking for a woman, you better get two. One for my brother and the other for you. I got me a wife and a sweetheart too. My wife don't love me, but my sweetheart do. And rag, mama, rag, rag, mama, rag. Hey, mama, mama said do that, rag. Well, I never would have thought my woman treat me so. Let another man into my back door. Hey, mister, what do you know? You gotta reap just what you sow. And rag, mama, rag, rag, mama, rag. Mama said do that, rag. My brother bought a V8 but left it on the side of the road. Never mind, but look so fine, never said I told you so. Hey mama, gonna sing you this song, gonna love you now all night long. Rag, mama said do that, rag. Mama said do that, yeah, mama said do that, rag.
To the point. Fabulous, yeah.
Follow that if you dare.
Ragtime playing with a vengeance, yeah. Fabulous. I reckon you've practiced since last time you were here.
You caught me on the hop, and I was doing that twice as fast as I intended to do it, and so I was...
It happens. It happened. It was delightful. Thank you very much indeed. And right, I've got a list here. I've got a list, and Maureen's come a long way from Vancouver, which is when I went to Vancouver, I was just surprised. I like Chinese people, please don't get me wrong, but I was very surprised. Like half the population of Vancouver is Chinese. Wow, it was a serious multicultural shock to me. Anyway, enough of that. We haven't got time for me to waffle on. Maureen, do you have a song for us from Vancouver?
I do, and it's a Canadian song. So some of you know, many of you know, that for 13 years in the United States, they had something called prohibition, no booze. So Windsor, the city of Windsor, is only 3 miles from Detroit in Michigan. So Canadian entrepreneurs, so this is a shouting song. For the chorus, you need to shout back because we're all in this rowboat. Okay, so the chorus is, pull your oars, we're on our way, with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso. Oh, that's it. So Canadian Customs stopped them and said, where are you going? And they just plucked out of the air Valparaiso in Chile. So pull your oars, we're on our way. With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay, and we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Some say that for an ocean trip, our craft is very small, but we bold Canadians don't fear a little Cape Horn squall, and a deep sea schooner's just too big to shoot Niagara Falls, but we're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Pull your oars, we're on our way. With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay, and we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Though Michigan is very near and Chile's very far, we are expert navigators. We can steer by any star. But the cat pissed on the sextant and we don't know where we are. But we're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Pull your oars, we're on our way. With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay, and we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. We've sailed for Valparaiso 27 times this week. But every time we got to the mouth of Muddy Creek, we've had to jettison our cargo because the oarlock sprung a leak. But we're off to Valparaiso in a rowboat. Pull your oars!
Pull your oars!
We're on our way! With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay, and we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Now some sing of Vancouver, of St. John and Halifax, but those salty water cities, they have nothing Windsor lacks. We've a dory load of whiskey and the muscles in our backs, and we're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Pull your oars!
Pull your oars!
We're on our way!
We're on our way!
with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay, and we haven't no intention for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in our rowboat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, proper folk song, as some might say.
Well done.
That epitomises what we're missing because we're not getting together face to face and singing along with choruses. Bloody hell, it's been a long time, hasn't it? You know that feeling when a chorus just gets an audience going and the audience are making more noise, a louder volume than the singer, and just, wow, the place comes alive. We've missed that, haven't we? Dear, dear, dear. So I'm going to move back to Paul now. If you're ready, Paul. Paul is a newcomer to our club, so bless him. He's come here for the first time. Tell us about folksle.org. Folksle.org. Paul?
Right, well, as I said, it's 58 years old on Monday, so it started in 1963. Came off of a more traditional club, which was now folded since, called the Balladeer. And I think there's one of the founding fathers is still alive, John Paddy Brown. I don't really know of him. He's a writer as well as a singer and folk song collector. But I think all the others have probably died since.
Does he have a wax cylinder affair? No? Wax cylinder?
You mean a website?
No, that's traditional for a folk song collector, isn't it? A wax
Oh,
cylinder.
right. Oh, right. Oh, I don't
Bicycle.
know. No, I think he wasn't quite as. I think he perhaps more of a collator than a collector. Then, I mean, there are some collectors still going round Hampshire collecting songs. William Davis and people like that. Good Welsh name there. Anyway. Yeah, so and it's sort of seen its sort of peaks and its troughs. We're slightly in a bit of a trough when I took it over. We were just going to close down, but we found another lovely little tiny venue. But tiny venues are not particularly welcome right at the moment.
Oh, we've closed a few venues in our time at this.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but we're actually the pub we've got is owned by is run by a folk fan. So we have the luxury of even being given the room for free, which is also brilliant. So we've actually made a little bit of money over the 3.5 years or so I've been at the helm. But the room is like 3 meters by 4. That's about 10 by 13 in old money. So you can see that with the 3 meter singing, the distance was.
And the beer's all free.
For COVID, it was not very.
Did you say the beer's all free down there?
We get the room for free.
Oh, sorry.
But the beer is wonderful. It's a real ale pub with lots of independents and things.
What have you got for us?
Okay, well, this is. I was toying between two shortish songs. One is another one by Brian Hooper, which is our sort of closing song, which has a bit of a chorus, or more contemplative by Leon Rosselson. I think I'll do this contemplative one because you've got a couple of minutes for another more rousing thing to go. So this was probably made more famous by Roy Bailey. The years grow tall, they hide the light, they shroud the sun, and we stay small. And in our eyes the pain recedes, the passion dies, the face we knew, the smile we loved, the hands we touched when time was new, are nowhere seen. The branching years have come between. We sowed a wild garden, there we drowned in summer perfumes sweetening the air. We made time drunk with dreams and scattered seeds of brightness everywhere. Love will change the world, and love will never change. We believed, the years grow tall. They hide the light, they shroud the sun, and we stay small. and in our eyes the pain recedes. The passion dies, the face we knew, the smile we loved, the hands we touched when time was new, are no more seen. The branching years have come between. Now in my marble garden silence grows, and spider shadows gather everywhere. Still in the distance see a spark that burns the darkness from the air. Soon will come the day when love will overcome. We believed, the years grow tall, they hide the light, they shroud the sun, and we stay small. And in our eyes the pain recedes, the passion dies, the face we knew, the smile we loved, the hands we touched when time was new, are nowhere seen. The branching years have grown between.
Ah, lovely. A timeless song, and if I may say, a plaintive edge to your singing there. It was just relaxing. Suddenly we just get in this folky groove. Just relax. That was lovely. Thank you, Paul. And of course, as individual solo singers, we have this luxury of deciding what we're going to sing, what key we're going to do it in, how fast we're going to do it, whether we're going to do it or not. But unfortunately, where couples are involved, arguments ensue. Over to Brian and Sue. Who decided which song you're going to sing next?
Actually, Alan, we sent you a message saying we'll stand down for this second round, so you're all right.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Alan.
Muted, Alan.
We can see your lips moving.
Probably swearing a lot and doesn't want to
I
speak.
know.
You're still muted,
Sorry,
Alan.
Alan, you're still muted.
You're muted, Alan.
I'm just doing it. Yeah, I am muted. I was muted. Well, that's my list buggered now because my list is the next one and the next one. So
Well, can we pass to you?
Pardon?
Can we pass
No.
to you?
I'm gonna dip out because we've got lots of people. We've got about 20 minutes. I think we'll carry on till about 10 to 11. 10 munud I 11 o gloch. So well, Irene, we want a note from your mam, by the way, for the weeks that you've missed. You've missed a couple of weeks recently, and we want a note from your mam. And we also want a song from you now, if you don't mind.
Okay,
From Waitrose country.
My lovely partner.
You're a bit quiet, Irene. You're a bit quiet.
How's that?
I don't know. Carry on.
I didn't have the microphone near me.
That's good. That's a good
Mike's
start.
Mike's done me a backing track, so I'm going to do. It's called Shoreline of Ghosts. Off you go, Dave.
1, 2, 3.
Follow me down to a shoreline of ghosts. Northeastern villagers rest by the coast. Stories on board and heritage trails. New lines of commerce where old ones have failed. Come hear the tale of old industry. Men in their fishing boats harvest the sea. miners in headgear and faces in black, staring into silence, silence staring back. Now stocks are diminishing, quotas are low, the trawlers are idle, those mines have been sold, and the minister says it's a matter of time. Has it ever been different on this coastline? Silent machinery and dormant pit wheels, vanishing slipways and old empty creels, cliffs that are crumbling and holiday homes, new generations and place of older ones. The sea keeps her secrets, she won't tell a soul. You can walk by these harbors and hear nothing at all to tell you how vibrant and lively it was when the herring was king and coal made the law. Now stocks are diminishing, quotas are low, the trawlers are idle, those mines have been closed, and the minister says it's a matter of time. Has it ever been different on this coastline? I stood in the half-light and watched as the day lengthened, its shadows played tricks on the bay, and I thought that I saw 100 boats sail away, heading for new waters, 'cause nothing stays the same. Now stocks are diminishing, quotas are low, the trawlers are idle, those mines have been closed, and the minister says it's a matter of time. Has it ever been different on this coastline? And it's not that the old times were better or worse, but just that we learn from what carried us first. So I stand here and think, at the end of the time, has it ever been different on this coastline? Has it ever been different on this coastline?
Lovely, Larry.
Oh, very nice.
You.
Songs in Welsh time, they have a totally different way of communicating with the audience when you're going through the words in 3/4 time. Lovely.
Thank you.
Who wrote that, by the way?
The same. I'd happened to listen to the CD today. I hadn't for a while, and it's the same chap that sang the last song that I sang, Gareth Davis Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good Welsh name there. Good Welsh name. We'll go for that. With lots of Joneses in Wales, my mother said to me, Jones is not common, it's popular. There's a world of difference between the two approaches to the name, you know.
He was actually born in Ireland.
Don't spoil it.
What can I say? Now, I'm going to ask Alan Manouche to do us a song because although Alan is here every week now via Zoom, he lives about 40 miles, is it, away from Rhyl? About 40, something like that. At the foot of Snowdon. Sorry, at the foot of Yr Wyddfa. And in Capel Curig. And it's a tiny village way up, nearer my God to thee. And Alan has, since Zoom happened, he's become a regular, and we hope we will be able to somehow work out to see him every now and then when we meet face to face.
I've already planned it, Alan. I've already planned it.
There we are.
I've met someone that's going to take me every week, so there you go.
You bought a second home in Rhyl, have you?
No.
Hope it hasn't got a thatched roof.
I've got a friend who's
I've got
a friend that loves driving, so he only charges a tenner for there and back, you see.
Yeah, lovely stuff, lovely stuff.
I'm not going to sing. While I've got the pipes, I might as well do another tune.
There we are. We'd love that. Yeah. Phil will be dancing.
Oh,
around.
yes, please.
Okay. You might not say that when I'm halfway through. This is Cricket Bawbee, which is Scottish sixpence. He hopes.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
It's always a wrestling match.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's always a not knowing when your fingers aren't quite fitting the holes. Still not used to the size of the pipes yet.
Remind us what that's called.
The tune?
Yeah.
Cricket Bawbee.
Is it from Scotland?
It's Bawbee's a Scottish sixpence.
It really has a Scottish feel to it, though, doesn't it? You know.
Scottish, the Cricket Bawbee.
Yeah, Cricket.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's great. That's lovely. Well, we'd probably got. The thought struck me that Jeff Durno is occasionally not able to play because of thumbs and things. And if you're feeling up to it, Jeff, we'd love a second one from you tonight, because occasionally you're not able to play, and if you can play, we'd love it. How do you feel about that?
I second that.
I second that too.
There he is.
I'll third it.
Oh yeah, I'll forward it. I'll forfeit.
Forward it.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff. That's lovely.
Shit, was I me?
It's actually getting harder and harder to play, so it's yeah.
Well,
it's just about right timing, because I've actually got to go and do taxi duty in about 20 minutes. So let's see, what can we do? Oh, I know. This is only 72 verses long, so it won't take long. Nothing's changed for me. When I see your face, I see the dawn. Like you, it's filled with grace. When I look into your eyes, I see all that I have known. I see a red sunrise and the kindness you have shown. For nothing's changed for me. And when I think about those days, I feel a tremble in my knee. And my impression never fades. Oh, to touch your golden skin and the fullness of your smile, I bemoan the state I'm in, and I love you all the while. For nothing's changed for me, and like everybody here, I'm so glad that you could make it. It's so good to have you near. For your words I'd laugh and cry, and as I look around I'm sure I'm surrounded by your lovers, only one of many more. For nothing's changed for me, I still yearn for your embrace. Sometimes I close my eyes and I gaze upon your face. I know everything must end, but I remember our last kiss. I recall the parting glance, and there's so much more I miss. Nothing's changed for me, except you moved away, you're moving on, and I'm stuck in yesterday. So I'll wish you all that's good, and I'll raise a toast for you, for all the places you may travel, and for whatever you may do. For nothing's changed for me. Well, I'm still in love so much, and I know I'll be okay, but I miss your gentle touch. There are songs for mysteries, songs for things that fall apart. This is just a song for my broken heart.
Beautiful.
That's lovely. That's lovely. That's delightful.
I've not heard that for about 25 years. It's a bloody wonderful song. Great writing.
That's lovely.
Fabulous.
Jeff, your delivery is just, I don't know what drugs you're on, but your delivery is really, you know, people...
It wonderfully. Yeah.
People just, whoa, it's like Valium. It's like candles round the bath, Jeff, when you sing.
Mostly Cocodamol.
Cocodamol. I'll settle for that. I'll settle for that. Right. We're going to have to wrap up because John Shepherd will be seriously cross with me. So if I've had to leave anybody out, what an awful thing it is to do. I'm really, really sorry. I'm going to finish with a song that is a great chorus song. And we all know it. And the Scots will claim it. But it's actually from Northern Ireland. I believe. Irene, we'll take a vote on it after. It's in G, of course. Now the summer time is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go lassie, go, and we'll all go together to Purwide Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will place all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Purwide Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she should leave, I would surely find another to Purwide Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Purwide Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Purwide Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Come on, Al.
It's one of those songs doesn't get sung so often nowadays, but again, it makes me miss your company face to face, and it makes me miss the sound of a room full of people going for it.
Yep.
So, apologies to anybody I had to leave out. Time is the enemy, the eternal enemy. And Ruth and Andrew are doing the blog tomorrow. Ooh, we're looking forward to that. Yeah. There won't be any anagrams in it, will there? I can see them in.
Oh, hopefully.
I'm told on a good authority that there won't be any anagrams. It's been a lovely night. I've been delighted to have your company, as all of us have. And from all over the world, here we are. And music is the common factor. So until next week, thank you very much. I'm about to stop the recording now. I have a button to click. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Elizabeth. Oliver. Good night. Good night. God bless. Good night.
Night, everyone.
That's everyone.
Are you on the same codes each week?